Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today, talking about Norwegian Cruise Line shore excursions in Isafjordur, Iceland. So if you're watching this, you're one of two people. One, you're booked this cruise, or two, you're thinking of booking this cruise. You see that it stops here and you would like to see what there is to do. We'll give you a quick high-level overview, give you the opportunity to pause to read more if you want, but we'll talk about price, any mobility concerns that are, those notes and details will be passed along, as well as height, weight, and age limitations as well. So let's start at the top. If you're here, you probably want to learn a little bit about the life and culture of the town, and we'll start there. $249 for an adult, $100 cheaper for kids 12 and under. And it's a 3-hour excursion that you will see, well, the life and the culture of the town with those details provided there. It's 90 minutes of walking. Just make sure you're comfortable with that. And this tour is not available to the guests with wheelchairs or need those accommodations. So if you're going to make that investment, $249, that's just make sure you're comfortable with that amount of walking. How about fjords and flowers? The alliteration is a lot of fun. $249 for an adult, $159 for kids. 3 hours long. There's a snack provided, and you're going to see, well, I would expect to see fjords and flowers on this, but if you need more details on what exactly that entails, those are the words there. 45 minutes of walking and standing. Make sure you're comfortable for that. And the wheelchair, as long as someone can collapse it and have a person who's responsible for getting those folks on board, this is for you. Bird Island. I'm a big fan of birds. $300 for adults, $200 for kids. 3 hours long, and poof, there you go. Island, birds. You thought you would see it. You, in fact, will see it. 90 minutes of moderate walking, uneven terrain, pathway, not available for guests with wheelchair or mobility concerns. It's good to know. That is definitely good to know. Just get away from Bird Island and just explore the streets on your feet. $149 for an adult, $89 for kids. 2 hours long. You're going to walk around and see what there is to see by the way that your feet can give you there. 2 hours of moderate walking and not recommended for mobility concern. Anything on foot, I probably would have guessed that. Want to see an abandoned village? 4.5 hours long is the duration. $260 for adults, $149 for kids. 4.5 hours long with a snack, and it's not available. Now, if you're there, does that really mean it's abandoned? Like it was historically abandoned, but if you're there right now, does that mean it's abandoned? I don't know. How about Arctic foxes and avalanches? $269 for adults, $119 for kids, and the duration is 3 hours long. There's some Arctic foxes right there. They seem pretty playful right there. 1 hour walking, and not recommended for the guests using a wheelchair. And hopefully you don't experience any avalanches. How about Calm Fjord kayaking? $429 for an adult, $219 for kids, 2 hours long. Got to be 13 years of age to participate with if you're 13 and above, you got to be accompanied by an 18-year-old or older adult. Got to be in good physical condition. And my last kayak experience, this little note here about being able to swim is pretty important because mine tipped. 5 minutes of walking, kayaking gear is provided. I certainly hope so, and life jackets. All right, that's good to know. But certainly a lot of fun. You can take in the scenes and exert some level of effort. Waterfalls in a local village, 6 hours long, $339 for adults, $199 for kids. Good 6-hour excursion to see, well, a waterfall in a village. In short, more details here. Pause to read that. 75 minutes of walking over grass and uneven ground, not recommended for wheelchairs. But you can take a picture or selfie, put it on the gram. What about a culinary excursion? Don't want to walk, want to let your tongue experience some of the region. $179 for adults, $79 for kids. 4 hours long. Snack is provided. 2.5 hours of walking. Not recommended for those folks with a wheelchair. And just make sure you have the stamina to endure the it's a 2.5 hour. I guess after the 2.5 hour walk, there should be some food there. There we go. You'll sample a variety of dishes: fried cod, cakes, halibut, tempura, and salmon. So there is, it's a taste of the region, but also a walking taste of the region. So that's why you read the details. Whale and nature watching, 3 hours long, $3.59 for an adult, $1.99 for kids, and you will see nature and you will watch whales. Gets about 5 steps to get in and out of the transfer vehicle. Not recommended for guests in wheelchairs. And secluded valley and tasting, 3.5 hours long, $2.09 for adults, $1.19 for kids. It says it includes a snack. I guess that's what you're tasting. There is a brewery. You can taste some of the brewery. 90 minutes of walking and not recommended for wheelchairs. So, if Isafjordur is your port of call, these are the excursions that are listed here. Those are the prices and those are the details. Hope you found something you want to do. Until the next time, I hope you travel safely.